It's about to happen. I'm super nervous. But this is the car and this is the track. Just kidding. Stole that from Aiden. Yeah, no, first ever official Porsche Cup race. I am super nervous. I feel like I put a good amount of effort in, not into the setup, more into my driving. I did play around with the setup a little bit, but I feel like I have a long way to go. But I do believe in open racing is better than fixed. So yeah, I'm nervous. My heart rate's about, well, I can tell you exactly what it is. About 112, and I haven't even got onto the track yet. So, but we just want to have some fun, try to make a good video, and try to learn. Not sure what split I'm going to end up in. It looks like there's a 3,000, 4,000, so I'm probably bottom of top split. I'm 23, 26, 31, 2381, 2348. So it looks like, nope, there's one lower than me. I'm not the last place car in bottom split. But we're damn close. So yeah, no, here we go. This is a new era, a new adventure. I'm really excited for this. Hopefully these make good videos and I have a lot of fun. The M2 NPCC was a blast, but after the 24 hours of Nürburgring, I just have not had a lot of desire to drive that car. I'm happy with the track guide and the setup I put out. But realistically, I'm looking for a new challenge. There was still more I could learn in the M2, but we need to challenge ourselves even more, and hopefully this is good content. Like I said, I'm car 21 out of 23. So it looks like we got the William Rasmussen. I recognize him from some of Aiden's videos. I'm just going to PM him. PM user. Who else do I have in here? Do I recognize anybody? I really don't. So I just don't want to make an ass of myself. I want to have a good clean race. Clean race and Porsche Cup don't typically go together. But yeah, no, let's garage my setups. Actually, yes, I'm gonna save that as V4. I want to come up with a numbering scheme for my setup so I could keep better records. But I'm gonna open that. I'm gonna add one tick of fuel, and I want to add, actually that already had one tick of fuel. Add that to the sway bar, which is what I did to 4 versus 3. I'll show my setup before the race. I'm not like, I'll just share whatever I got. I don't know what I'm doing anyway. But yeah, let's get on track, get a feel for it. I just hope I don't embarrass myself here, and get this turned on the right way. That's on, that's on. Still recording. So yeah, everything looks good. Still super nervous here. I'm not gonna get any practice. That's okay. That's okay. Like I said, we're car 21. So if we just run the smart, clean race, we should gain some iRating, hopefully. There's probably going to be a big spread of pace in here, but this should be a good test of where I'm at. I felt like I was super struggling, but a lot of what I was looking at pre-race was from the old Spa layout. So like they were doing like 2:17s there, and I was like, dude, I am so far off the pace. And some of like the Get Good guide videos, let me turn the car down in my ear a little bit. Like the Get Good guide videos, his track temperature was a lot cooler than when I was testing that, and I don't know how much fuel he had in the car, so it's kind of hard to take some of those seriously. And why does my steering feel off? It's just in my head. Okay, I just gotta get out of my own head. Yeah, no, so if we could have a clean race, a fun race, that's what this is all about. I obviously want to improve, and I am competitive, but at the end of the day, if you're not having fun, why do this? I could whine and complain, and I don't want to be that kind of content creator. So here we are trying something new, and hopefully this is a fun journey. Realistically, the level of competition in this car is so high. I don't feel like I ever would have to leave this car. I feel like GT3s have really high competition, or a lot of competition, and a really high skill ceiling. I'm hoping maybe next season this car gets the updated tire that the GT3 got. Yeah, now let me shut up and focus here. Just got the nerves are pretty high, and for some reason I feel like I'm getting some frame drops. That could just be in my head. So yeah, first ever qualifying in the Porsche Cup. Hopefully I could do a lot more of these. I typically don't race as much as I should. I like to put a lot of effort and practice into my races, and I don't like to race unless I feel prepared. But I naturally never feel prepared. So it's something I got to work on.
Green flag, green flag.
It's just racing more, like seat time, seat time, seat time. And it's nice I record these, so I should have a good record of what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what I can work on. Missing turn 1 on the first qualifying lap is something I can work on. I really feel like lap 2 is probably going to be the better lap. Just get some temperature in the tires. In practice, I felt like lap 4 or 5 I started to feel comfortable. I did not do a lot of qualifying sim. I almost didn't want to qualify at all, but I also don't want to take that cop out. Anybody can start in the pits. Anybody could start in the back and just pick up easy points, and I just don't want to do that. I want to race. Not that there's anything wrong with people who want to do that, but I feel like I can control myself. I can have a clean race if I want to. I just gotta put myself in smart positions. And this corner always trips me up a little bit. You know, if I put myself in smart positions and stuff, like that's how I'm gonna learn. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. I really need to shut up and focus, but talking helps calm the nerves if it does take away some brain power on driving. Too early back to the throttle there. This car really likes to understeer on throttle, especially depending on how much toe you run in the rear. So I'm running minimum toe. I naturally have a tendency of getting to the throttle too early, which works good in the M2. It's something I'm gonna have to work on here. I also say a lot. But yeah, no, it's I'm really working on getting better. Carl's been a lot of help. Justin's been a lot of help. Sorry, Justin, I didn't let you know in chat that I was doing this first race, but I wanted to really kind of just take this all in and enjoy the next chapter of my racing career.
One more lap.
So yeah, I'm 8 and probably 8 have crossed the line, so yeah, I'm the slowest. Ooh, it's close. Okay. We are making improvements though on lap 2, which I expected. I did mess up my entry to 1 on the first lap and mentally just wasn't there, so. feel like this corner is probably where I'm giving up the most time consistently. This probably sounds blasphemous, but I am not a big fan of this track. It's not a bad track. I'm just like, don't get the full-on hype, I guess. So unless I find like 800 seconds in these next couple corners, definitely starting towards the back, but that's okay. So I found time, and
All right, there's checkered flag.
I put enough fuel in the car for qualifying, so that's always good. I was flirting running 2.9, but you'd have to save fuel on your outlap. Yeah, let's see here. We're 14th, and it looks like 15th and 18 cars have qualified. 24, which I know is slow. I feel like I could get 23s or 22s if I really put it together. But I mean, for the split I'm in, my experience level, I'm not mad at myself. Wish I could have been up a little bit higher, but it is what it is. Let's my setups. No, we don't need to save that. Season 3 Spa V3 V4. Okay. So tire pressure stay the same all the way around. The track's pretty well balanced on that. Ride height's low on the front, lots of camber. Put some ARB in it. It seems like there's a balance between ARB and camber.
Radio check.
I got an okay amount of toe in, just kind of helps me with the car under braking. And I kind of left, I believe I left these alone. But like I said, I'm so inexperienced, I can't really speak too well on what I'm doing and why. I'm curious why these guys didn't set a qualifying lap. A little worried about having such high car numbers back there, but it is what it is. Rolling off P16 of 24 in the 21 car, and let's grid up. God, I am nervous. Okay. Man, I am nervous, but we're good.
Estimated SOF is
Just gotta do 11 laps.
43.
Go by quick.
There are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish.
Can't see my clutch pedal in the...
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded. Green flag, green flag.
Not a bad start. I mean, better than that guy.
Left side, rewind. You're
Just trying not to get ran over.
hold your line. You're on the left, rewind. Right side, still there. Clear the right.
All right, so we kept it clear through our first turn 1. Ooh, God. Probably gonna get ran over here, but I didn't get a slowdown.
Stay on the right.
Little bump drafting, I guess, or the car got free.
Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left. Left side.
Oh,
There's an incident ahead.
think that might have been my fault. The door was a little open and he kind of crammed it in there. We'll have to go back and see. Good job not to get cleared out on my side, I think. Like, once it started, I just kept it in. And my tires are going to be cooked for a bit from that, but that's frustrating. But we'll see. We'll see. It could be my fault. Could be his fault. Either way, it happened, and we got to recover. Ooh. Still a little worried about pushing my tires. Also, slow cars, didn't know where they were on track, so no need to light the world on fire there. Tires still don't feel like they're coming to me yet. I could just be paranoid. Obviously, horrible entry there. And autofill is getting on my nerves. I gotta figure out how to full on get that all off. My dashboard blinks at me when it changes the fuel number. And then I'll obviously see auto fuel. Oh.
Got a slow car on the left.
A little deep in there. Just I gotta shake the nerves off. I'll be all right.
Then it goes to strike.
So car 21 in 21st, what would you expect? Oh man, just gotta try to log some good clean laps here. Definitely losing time up through there. I'm not even gonna fight this here. If he gets a run, he gets a run. Okay, go on the inside. Don't take the racing line that I'm obviously giving you. Yeah, I love going side by side for no reason. Dumbass. Sorry. I'm just a little frustrated. Not a big deal. I just feel like I was clearly giving him the racing line. I mean, I didn't jump all the way to the left, but I did fade a little more than I would want. Just muscle memory or habit, I guess. So hopefully I can stick with him and try to learn something. And damn it, Willis. Don't do a bad rejoin. Man, this is embarrassing, but hey, we're learning. We're learning. Gonna be by frickin' Blue Lightning McQueen. You don't even have half his car left attached. All things, it was only a 1X on a 2X, so. But there's the other 1X, so it could have been a 2X. Focus, Willis. This is embarrassing. For the record, I could do faster than 2-minute 40 laps in practice. My brake bias is further forward than it was in practice. I don't know if like maybe the tires are overheated. Track temperature seems reasonable to what I was accustomed to, so super just I thought I'd be better than last place. This is just oh god, embarrassing, but we can hopefully maybe get Blue McQueen up here. a habit from doing my dirt oval racing is just try to grab a tear off when you can. I noticed this windscreen was a little dirty, so just a quick wiper hit. More of a comfort thing than anything else. Make sure you guys have the best view out the windshield.
Car stopped on the left. Go to the top.
Well, benefited us. We got one spot. We're closing in here on the McQueen car. Call it a Petermobile. Still got some laps. Obviously, this might be a boring race from this point on, depending on what happens back there with him.
20.75. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear the right.
Rattle his cage a little bit. In practice, people were really good at going off there if you gave them a little bump down the straight. That sounds bad, but I don't push them off. They just lock up after the world's smallest amount of contact. So 24 cars behind us. We'll be neat to see how he is on pace, closing the gap. Obviously, we're battling the 19. Not the race we wanted, but I registered for the race, which is, if you know me, like a win. God, I'm just making small mistakes, I think. Wish I would have recorded my telemetry. Not that I'm smart enough to see everything I'm doing right or wrong, but looking at it's the only way to learn. Move the brake bias back a click or two. Well, it looks like they're catching us from behind, but I don't think there's enough time. I could be wrong on that. I don't want to waste time here battling Marcus. If we could work together, it would be helpful. But yeah.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
24.9 is not it. I'm better than that. I mean, doesn't look like it, but I am. Ah. Okay. If you watch this, please feel free to give me any kind of constructive criticism in the comments. I mean, just tell me I suck too, but constructive criticism is a little more helpful. kept it in the white lines. Oh, come on, that's not cool. So we're definitely pulling away from Curtis out back. I'm maintaining with Marcus up front, and it looks like everyone in front of them is just running away from us. So. Marcus is pulling away here, 1.5, so. Gave a bunch of time there, it felt like. That was a better lap. He had a better lap too, but I did close in some time there. Look at you being positive, Mr. Spotter. Usually you tell me I should put a hole in my head at this point in our race. Still pulling away from Curtis. Curtis, you suck. I'm just kidding, dude. I suck too, so. 1 second, 1.4, 1.3. So I'm gaining on him here. So good there through Rouge and Radion. We got nothing for the cars ahead of us. It's really just a battle between me and him. And whoever is parked on the track. Hopefully they don't have a horrible rejoin. And hopefully their car has terminal damage, because I can use all the freebies I can get. And bro's name is Geronimo. I am so screwed when he gets up to us. Geronimo. That's actually not his name. I just can't read. Apparently I can't talk and drive. I'm losing time. Gotta shut up. Oh, get off line there. Better job of slow brake pressure release there, keeping it from spinning. I think if you get off line there and you keep applying too much brake, the back is susceptible to coming around. I did my math on fuel. I didn't realize I was so slow. So it looks like Geronimo has disconnected freebie for us.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap.
20.52.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 10 seconds.
Gonna be close for, no, we didn't get the off track. Sloppy, but it wasn't an off track. We're still catching up to Marcus here. P20 and car 21, so technically I'm outperforming my I rating. The negative number won't show that, but we still have a chance to get one more. And we are gonna keep digging. Thank you for everyone who's watching this video. I had a great season last season. I did more racing than I've done pretty much since I got on the sim in 2017, 2018. Making the videos has been a lot of fun. It's a great way to hold myself accountable to one, race more, and two, to try to have a better attitude while racing. There'll be frustrating moments in this car, in this series, I know it. And I want to share those. And I just really appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch this stuff. And I promise I'm going to try to get better so these races are more entertaining. So he's kind of pulling away there. Still pretty comfortable unless I do something stupid. We got 20th locked up. Still got some laps to go though. It's not over yet. It's just as the field burns, he's able to, I feel like, find more time than I am.
Car stopped ahead.
Hopefully maybe some of these slower cars get into the mix. A couple people fall out of the race and we can pick up a couple extra. Not how I want to do it, but I'll take them how I can get them. Kind of in a rough spot where being bottom of top split means I'm going to probably bounce when there's only 3 or 4 splits between top and bottom. So, I need to shut up and focus. It's also like 1,000 degrees in my office. But that could just be me. Just mental note, the car feels so much squishier as the fuel burns off. I don't know if that's the tire heat pressure build up or if it's just the weight of the car. The car did feel a little squishy with qualifying feel, so I need to put more effort into low fuel runs. Hell, I need to put more effort into every part of this car. Low fuel, high fuel, no fuel. So Marcos has just ran away. I'm assuming he's getting a draft off of Mark, plus he's just better than me. So this is really probably going to be an uneventful end to this video, which, oh, it's eventful.
Go to the top. Go to the top, left side, clear on the left.
He has no front bumper. I better be able to outrun his ass. And he's pulling to the pits, so not sure what that was all about, but hey, we'll take it, man. Clean race. I mean, cleanish race. Beggars can't be choosers, and I'm gonna take everyone they give me. So we'll go back and see what happened there after the race. Still might be uneventful to the end of the race. And see if I can flat foot that. Yeah. I don't know if that's a tire temp or fuel thing. I definitely can't flat foot it. It could just be my setup as well. Yeah, we P18. For a while there, it was looking like I'd be outside of 20th. So, and this is not bad at this point. I am not flinging this car around. One, I'm talking too much. Two, I'm scared of it. And three, I don't have anything I think I can gain. So. I gained 3/10 and feel better about my lap time, but why risk an off track, spinning out, and losing 30 seconds to the car behind?
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Also, I need to remember to turn 2 past trees off. That killed me during the Nürburgring 24 at times. And it seems like it ain't doing me any favors right here as I risk a 1X. Sorry, Justin. I promise I'm trying not to get incident points. And I am cooked. I want to try to run this once or twice a week, every week. This season, I will likely miss some the next 2 weeks just because of vacation. And going in too deep, and I am falling out of the chair. A couple other goals for the season, though. I want to do a lot more Indy Oval stuff, especially with my dad. I always enjoy that, and I need to lose some weight. Physically, I don't want to say I'm falling out of the seat right now, but I'm not far from it. And to be competitive the way I want to be competitive, I'm going to need to be healthier. For my wife, for my son, I should be healthier. And just for myself. So, not sure what that looks like as far as goal setting for the season. But I'm thinking if I could lose 10, 15 pounds over the season, that would be a big win. And if I can match my number of races from last season, which was 37, that would be a win for me as well. So as far as YouTube stuff goes, putting out content I'm proud of is always the main goal. If people want to subscribe to that, awesome. If not, awesome. It's not about that. It is nice to get that notification you got a new subscriber or have a video do well, views. But I just enjoy documenting my races, having to look back on and get better. And one day my son could watch these and make fun of how slow I am, because I'm gonna Max Verstappen that kid. He is in the rig, 3 years old. If he has a bad race, I'm gonna leave him in the kitchen. I think that's the equivalent of a gas station for go-karters. I'm just kidding. I just want to get to the finish line. But thank you for watching the video. If you've made it this far, we'll wow, I'm exhausted. We'll watch through the replays. I'm gonna save this and watch back. I performed way better in practice than race pace. I'm praying like the back of my car is missing. I know that's not the case. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Mentally, just need to focus up a little better. I think the incident on the first lap was probably my fault. I left the door open enough and he went for it, but did I keep closing the door on exit, or did he wash into me? We'll see in a moment.
All right.
But that's it. Porsche Cup race number 1 in the books. Car 21 finished 18th. Not a great day, but it could have been a lot worse. So let's get out of the car here. Let's switch over to this screen. Yep. Get the steering wheel out of the way. And where's my keyboard? And let's double check results. P18 started 16th. One thing I care about, I want to have clean races. 2x with contact, lost control. It wasn't a 4x. That must have been a lost control 2x. Slid off. So just, I mean, it's Spa. I was sloppy. But yeah, let's see here. Laps. Race. And let's go to far chase. Control F12. Alt S. Yep, there we go. Let's get closer. Let's get lower. And let's see here. So I felt like I had a decent start. On the start, I actually have a button mapped for full clutch, and I held my clutch at about 30-40%. I'll have to look back at the telemetry. I released the button and then eased off the real clutch, but the real clutch wasn't fully engaged. I know I can map it so that it is full clutch extension is 30-40%, but I'm trying not to stress the starts. I got like 1,000 more things to get better at. The start might make up one spot, but I lost way more spots other areas of the race. So I get here in the middle. I brake a little deeper, I feel like. At one point, well, we're 4 wide there. I didn't want to get run over from him behind. We come off here 3 wide, but I commit. The 12 helps push the 14 wide. And at this point, I should have been more aggressive to get in line here. So I go over that completely. Just trying to see here. But see, he's still arcing out where I'm already straight here. And I need to go back and watch after the fact, but I guarantee you, look how shallow I am here. That's where I'm giving up so much time. So it's something I need to work on. I turn the camera a little bit. Get a little bump here. Did I touch the grass here? I'm just curious. I touched the grass. He doesn't touch me. But we're going here. I fade over a little bit just to try to open up my entry. Leave enough room for him. And let's go back a car or two. With Augustin here. So I'm shallow there, which is going to get me offline, but I still don't have the door open. The door's open there. And I would say a little bit of netcode, a little bit my fault. I mean, a little bit his fault too. He's coming off the curb, so he's oversteering or understeering. He's tight. I'm using my stock car stuff, and we'll turn the camera. So he is understeering. He understeers into me netcode wise. Realistically, I put myself in a bad spot right here. I'm gonna go back to myself. It would have been a lot smarter. Well, when do I ever clear him? Let's see if I ever clear him. Yeah, I like right here, and it's hindsight, and I'm outside the car. Obviously, when you're inside the car, you see different. What does it look like in the cockpit? Right here, I should have started opening the wheel up to close the gap to minimize just my rear chase, far chase, to minimize the opening for Augustin. Right there, like I have the door wide open. He lunges. He obviously understeers into me, but realistically, I should have been better there. So that's on me. But let's see what other incidents happened throughout the lap. Excuse me, slight cough. A little bit of contact there with Pablo, and looks like a racing deal. What do we got here? We got a Senna paint job, and it looks like that might have been a little net code. Was that net code? So William here, I believe he's one of the pole racing. Yeah, got him. Got your boy Aiden. I got your boy here, 4K, actually 1080p. Just wrecking the Dynaco car. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, right here, I'm gonna say that looks like a little bit of netcode. Honestly, he might have just put too much pedal in it. So it looks like he might have just stepped out, put too much pedal in it, and then I'm assuming he's gonna wreck here. And same thing I did when I made a mistake, probably just too much rear brake, offline. He could have done like 1,000 times better job of holding his brake once he got sideways. Like right here, just hold gas and brake and lock it down. It's he'll push wide, but like it's just, does he even have any brake pressure there? No, dick move. And obviously we have the post race on these races are going to be way longer than the actual race, I feel like. What happens here? Oh, maybe he has some connection issues, came off the curb weird, but just one of those deals. Obviously we know what happens there, we know what happens there. Oh, what happens to him again? Or Samuel? Something must be broken. This stuff just hooks it to the right. All right, yeah, he's on pit road. And here we go, heavy braking. The 10 car, not only did he wreck me, he wrecked the 12. Although I would say netcode and my inability to place my car in the right spot, it was my fault. 10 obviously is gonna go for it. So that's there. This is all like before lap 3. So the 10 car's off, the 24 spins off. I'm still like probably nowhere to be found. Where am I at? I'm further back than that. I am like an hour behind this. So what do we got here? Just a lockup, nothing major. Other people were definitely struggling in that corner. Might be a setup thing, might be a skill issue, but I believe this is, I think this is Geronimo. I think he disconnects after that. So ooh, that was, let's go back here, Shannon. And I recognize this paint job probably from the pole racing videos. So they're side by side, and Shannon just goes by F1. I own turn rules and pushes off Andre. Andre could have backed out, but probably would have been smarter to back out. But he ended up with the position. Shannon ended up wrecked. So let's see, doesn't he collect anybody? No. And I'm still like too far. I'm too slow to even capitalize on these incidents. So I gotta work on that. Let's see here. Geronimo locks up. I'm still like, I'm looking at my side monitor. I'm like an hour behind this. Oh, this isn't gonna end well. This is like, well, the 15 is the other purple car who gets wrecked. Honestly, those are just bad decisions on everybody involved. At this point, I would have backed out if I was him at this point, but like I always back out. I don't think he was. Let's see here. He could have backed out. He probably didn't need to send it. He 100% didn't need to close the door. They all did something a little stupid, and it is what it is. And if you disagree with my assessments on these, let me know in the comments. I don't mind eating a little crow if I'm wrong, or looking at things in a different light, just so I can learn to get better. But what do we got here? Lap 7, so we're getting close to the end here. Just Geronimo still trying to give me opportunities to catch up. There I am. Car looks beautiful. I'm just slow. Geronimo still spinning. Joey PU2, I would assume that is a Smurf. And just a little off track there. Lap 8, what do we got here? Oh, the 10 and the 16. The 10 car again. I bet you he has the most incidents post-race. Ooh, oh, man. Thank goodness for the halo, saving his brain. Does he spin out again with no rear wing? Come on, tell me you spin out again. Come on, Augustin, spin out again. Spin! I hope I beat him. Does he beat me with no rear wing? No, he doesn't even finish lap 8, so we're cool. Oh, here we go, here we go. Yoink. Well, I mean, I took a lot of response. Ooh, and that's what happened. Okay, so that's what happened there. This clown, instead of towing, instead of going slow through this dangerous corner, so he wrecks me, he wrecks somebody else. We found clown of the race right here. So I feel bad for Marcos that took him out. Obviously, I benefited from it, but dude, you got no rear wing. The car's obviously broken. You were struggling with it. You've wrecked like 3 people. Tow. Go take a cold shower, look in the mirror, cry, and practice more. And that's it. So, thank you for watching. Actually, false. Still thank you for watching. Let's quit. Yep. Save. And let's see the damage. Here we go. Results. We lost safety rating. Having an A license in this series is dangerous, especially at Spa. 23-19. So we lost 29 I rating. All things considered, that's not too bad. I still think I probably would end up close to top split with what I got. Let's see here. Big hits for Samuel, big hits for Augustin, but I mean, rightfully so. Argentina. I hope they don't find me and kill me like they do every other person that criticizes them. Pole racing should have a good video. William Rasmussen, the fast William, he put it on P2 and was setting fast laps. I kept calling out P2 set fast laps. So what else do we got here? Justin Mullins, his name looks familiar. He looks like he had a good race. What matters to me, incidents 1, 8, 2, 5. So, I mean, I wasn't the greatest. I wasn't even good, but I wasn't the worst. And what was my average? 26, 8. What would that have put me in second split? 26, 8. That would have put me top 10 in second split. Obviously, there were incidents. I might not have made them. I might have made worse incidents. We don't know how it would play out. But, yeah, no, thank you for watching. Sorry it wasn't the greatest race. We'll get better. I'll practice more. We'll figure this out. And yeah, this was a ton of fun, all things considered. And hopefully that translates well in the video. Subscribe for more of this. Like the video is always helpful. And let me know in the comments what you think, any areas I can improve, or if I was right or wrong on any incidents I called out post-race. But yeah, thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.